So, I mentioned in yesterday's video I would be talking about this character. So yeah, here we are. Hello everyone, it's Cryptid here. Today we're going to be talking about not the main character of the story, but one of my favorites to write, Domino, or as he's otherwise known as Vincent. Or I call him Vinny. I call him Vinny or Dommy. But yeah, this is Domino. There's a lot to talk about with his character, but I just want to start by saying, he's one of my favorite characters to draw, absolutely ever. I have a lot of old artwork of him on an older phone. This is a newer phone. I don't know if, I mentioned that, but it doesn't really matter. Anyway, so, Domino. Who is Domino, first of all? But to explain who Domino is, I need to explain the story of 2K99, which is what I'm calling the story he's from. 2K99 is a world where there's only 10% of normal humans that we know in our real lives, and the other 90% of the population are some kind of alien-ish kind of characters. It doesn't really make sense. This is why I need to write all this stuff down on Wattpad. Go follow my Wattpad. It's in my channel bio, but anyway. So basically, the story of 2K99 follows a girl, Adeline, who is part of the rare 10% of the population where she is normal human, and she joins an agency, kind of like an FBI secret agency, kind of like the CIA, but better. Not better. Don't come for me, YouTube. But basically she joins the CIA as a secret agent. So, it's a little weird. I'm still figuring out a lot of the details. But yeah, so let's start with the question of who is Domino. Domino is, I guess, I call him, in quotations, a poster child. He's not. I have another poster child for the agency. He's been with this agency for a good while now. A good while. At the time of the story beginning. Sorry, this is unscripted and really spacey, and I'm super tired. Not important, but anyway. When he joins this kind of organization, he was only about 14. But, the fun thing is that he's not exactly, the ideal hero. I consider him the anti-hero of the story. I've decided he's very morally gray and very cowardly, which is something the agency doesn't need. But they got him anyway. And despite the cowardice, Domino was able to perform very, very well for this agency. But I don't know if you could tell in the speed paint from the last video, but one of his arms is gray, which stands for a robotic arm. And the fun thing about these half-alien, human-ish kind of creatures is that they have a bunch of different abilities, one of them being regeneration, which just means, like lizard. How a lizard could, you could cut a lizard's tail and it'll grow back, I think that's the thing. They can basically do that, but Domino's is very good. It kinda sucks, you know? So, sometime in a very big boy mission, I love saying joking terms when I'm trying to talk about a serious story, yes. I almost called him a she. He's a he. His arm was cut off in a battle. It wasn't like that from the start of the story. But yeah. The basics of Domino is that he's basically that one that Adeline has to learn the most from. and he plays the role of kind of a big brother in her life. He's kind of a big brother, kind of authority figure in her life that she never really had growing up. So, you know, someone, oh god, I don't know if you heard the notification. Anyway, I don't really know if there's much else to say about Domino, except for the fact that he's the only character in a canon relationship, with another character, who I'm gonna change the name, which is why his video will be kind of saved for one of the later ones, but I do want to do all the heroes together and do the villains in their own little segment, because the villains themselves are interesting. Yeah, so I don't really know what there else is to say about Domino. He's interesting. He's an interesting character. I've considered him my anti-hero because a lot of, like, he was cowardly and very morally gray, and when he did, like, help out and save people, it was never because he really wanted to. It was because it ended up working in his favor. But what I can say is that he's definitely not one of the villains of the story. He's a little bit out there, Space Cadet-y, but he's not the villain of the story. Oh, Jesus, I had to clear my throat. I'm so sorry. I don't know if there's really much else to say. Just look at him. He's pretty. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else to say. So, thank you for watching, or just watching me talk about, or hearing me talk about this character. See you next time. Okay, this time, here I am again. Hi, Endcard Cryptid here. I just want to know what you guys think of these types of videos, because I'm definitely gonna make more, as like a kind of place for me to remind myself in case I change just some story elements where it was originally. I also failed to mention that it takes place in like a futuristic time setting. Okay, anyways, bye. See you later.